Yo, what's going on? Testing, testing, one, two, three. What's going on? So I'm back with another video, and I'm not gonna lie, this week, it's been an awful week. The past 2 weeks have been awful. Uh, I really don't know what it is. I don't know what switches in my mind, like psychologically, after I get a payout. But every time after I get a payout, I seem to just trade so bad. I don't know if it's like I think I'm him, and I just take all these trades, and I like start not caring about my rules because I think I'm this insane trader. Um, that most likely is it. Like I just, oh shoot, I just like follow. I don't know. I just like follow my rules less, but I'm pretty much making this video now. Um, make this video now rather than later, so that I actually make these changes now, so that I don't go another month or so trading like this, because this is usually how it goes. I usually get a payout, and then 2 months later, then I don't get a payout until like 2 3 months later. Um, but now I'm locking in. Uh, I hate when people say that. I hate when people say I'm locking in. So I don't know why I just said that. But yeah, just need to go back to square one and set some ground rules. Because I'm not gonna lie, Jackonomics, he's literally encouraged me to break my rules, and I'm kidding. Uh, but I'm not even gonna lie, Jackonomics. Um, I'm like he's part of the reason why I'm trading so bad right now. Cause 2 months ago, 3 months ago, whenever Jack would take like one trade a week, be really patient, wait for those really, really good days, that's when I traded my best, because I'd see him wait for those A++ days. So that's what I would do too. And now he's trading like every day, Asia, pre market, before pre market, London. He's trading every single session, um, every single time, every single like freaking different entry. And now that sort of rubbed into my head. I'm not blaming it. I had to block him. I had to block him and leave his Discord, um, because I noticed that literally how he is. It sounds crazy, but because literally how he is trading is affecting my trading. Because like I sort of want to trade like him, but realistically he's profitable. He's him, so he could trade as discretional as he wants. But I am not. I am not profitable. So why would I trade discretional like him? Why would I trade Asia, London, etc.? He didn't even do that. Whenever he was unprofitable, he got profitable from actually following a set system, which is what I believe I need to do. So I'm pretty much gonna go over some ground rules so I could actually bring it back for next week. I'm not sure if I'm trading Friday or not. I'll probably look on Friday, I guess. Uh, but yeah. So rules. You'd think this is like my first week trading, because I don't have like set rules yet. But well, no, I usually do have set rules, but like it changes over time because like trading is very discretional, so it changes a lot. I'm just gonna do some like pretty basic set rules. So first off, no Asia, no Asia, because I was looking at Asia the past like 2 weeks, but it just affects my mental capital. It just takes too much of a toll off my mental capital. There's just no reason for me to look. Uh, I'm not sure if I want to let myself. Okay, I'll say only 9:30 to 11:10. No Asia. Pre-market allowed. Okay, should I get off caps? Yeah, I'll get off caps. Hold on. No Asia. No Asia. Pre-market allowed if data equals or LRLR. And not even. If if data or good equals, I'll do this. So I can only take a pre-market trade if there is a data wick or good equals because good equals and data are very good around liquidity, and it's just an obvious inverse. So I will allow myself pre-market. Pre-market, I usually do look at pre-market. Pre-market's not that bad, but yeah, most of the time I won't even look at pre-market. So that I'm not really tripping about that. Most of the time, unless it's like a really good setup, I'm not going to take a pre-market trade. So boom, first things first, only 9:30, 11, 10. Once again, you're going to think this is like my first week trading, how I am writing this as my rules. But I've like had this as my rules, but like it changed, you know what I mean? But yeah, boom, 9:30, 11, 10. Next, what's next? What's another stupid rule? Okay. Entry has to be an IFEG. So pretty much yesterday, I took a 30-second momentum candle play. Literally because I see Jackonomics do that. I see Jackonomics enter off the 30-second, enter off momentum. So that is quite literally why I took the stupidest trade I've ever seen. Entry has to be an IFEG. Entry has to be an IFEG. If there's no 1 minute gap at all, can't use 30-second. So this is actually a good rule, because whenever there's no 1 minute gap at all, that just means price action is bad. But if there's a 30-second gap, it usually fails whenever there's no 1 minute gap. And yeah, 30-second, I feel like that's been messing me up a little bit too. I used to like never look at 30-second. So yeah, pretty much only look at 1 minute. Unless the 30-second gap is cleaner, then I will just use the 30-second gap. But yeah, entry has to be an IFEG. I don't know why I'm typing in caps, chat. Is there a way to lowercase this? I don't know. Okay, entry has to be an IFEG. What's another rule? I feel like these were like my two main ones because yesterday I took a stupid 30-second inverse. If PA is bad, don't trade. Wait to break out of the range first. Once again, you'd think I'm like in middle school how I have to write this as my rule, but literally the other day, I took a long when the price action looked like this, looked like zigzags, and I took a long because there's an SMT with the low, but like it turns out there wasn't even an SMT, so it was just really, really pathetic. So yeah, if you're like unprofitable, feel free to use these rules as well. And you trade inverses, feel free to use these rules. These are just pretty good basic rules, especially like draw on liquidity. I usually, okay, I could make that a rule. So third rule, if PA is bad, don't trade. Wait to break out of the range first. And ideally, and I'll just say like the 1 minute. If the 1 minute's like choppy, then just don't trade. Okay, so next, what was I gonna say? I had a good one. If P is bad, don't trade. Wait to. I forget. Wait, what was I trying to say, chat? Hold on. I'm not trying to edit this video, so I gotta think quickly. Draw on liquidity. Okay. So I could make this a rule, but there's definitely times. Okay. DOL has to be LRLR equals data. You know what? Let me go over my past trades real quick. See how many of them have LRLR. I'm pretty sure most of them do. Trade recap. So boom. Yeah, like this trade didn't have. Yeah, this trade didn't have LR equals or data. This is my worst trade I've ever taken. But this trade down here, off this momentum, I entered this, got break even. But this trade here, we had LR there. So yeah, this trade had LR. This trade, I think this one had LR. But like a trade like this, where it just looks so clean, 930 juice swing down, good momentum up, clean obvious inverse. This is like probably a scenario where I don't need that, but let me keep looking real quick. What is this? Okay, so here is a pre-market trade, LR equals. So yeah, here we had LR and equals, so this one's good. Here we had equals in an unfilled 15-minute, I believe. So yeah. Here we had an unfilled like 5-minute, I guess. Reacting off hourly. But like yeah, trades like this where it's a clean obvious inverse, reacting off hourly, clean sweep, and just the bias is bullish, I think I would allow. This trade very textbook LR. This trade break even. I can't tell. This trade had nothing. Like once again, a trade like this should be an exception for me. Obvious gap, inverse, good momentum. My bias is just bearish. That was a good trade. I'm noticing how whenever there's not LR equals or data, I get break even. So it's, maybe we could use these journaled results and conclude to a. No, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah. Once again, just clean sweep, clean 930 Judas, inverse, very obvious inverse up, break even. There was an LRLR. Actually, I think there was LRLR like way above, like on the hourly, but that doesn't even count. So here, once again, a break even without LRLR equals or data. Right here, we have a nice short. This one had a data and equals, and it got break even, but it won, so that kind of sucks. This one right here, we had equals. Did I get break even on this? Yeah, somehow got because we made an SMT at the high. I got so lucky on this one. But yeah, equals, clean inverse, should have been a break. We had equals. This one, I'm so mad because this one I didn't move break. Pretty much just a bad psychology day. I didn't move break even here. Unfilled 15-minute here, I believe. Then I was just bearish. It lost. LRLR. So yeah, a lot of my trades do have LRLR equals or datas, which is why I have like a decent win rate when I actually follow my rules. But I feel like that's just like that's kind of crazy to like even if it's the best trade ever. Okay, so I'll just say I'm not gonna make this a set rule. I'll just say it should be insanely clean, good momentum, and obvious. If not, okay. I mean, this is fair, I guess. I don't want to limit myself to just LR equals or data, but like looking for these three just helps me like just recognize the draw on liquidity, I guess. So it's always good to like look for these. But if there's a trade where it doesn't have that and it's just super clean, good momentum, and obvious, clean 930 Judas, clean inverse back up, then yeah, I'll allow that. But yeah. Is there any other basic rules? So what other stupid mistakes I make? So yesterday I entered off 30 seconds, stupid. I think these are all the rules I need. Only 93011. Don't look at no Asia because Jack and Onyx is profitable, making 100K a month. And let's look at Asia. He has proved that he could look at Asia. Me, I cannot. Entry has to be an inverse. And can't be on 30-second, unless there's like a small 1 minute, and then go on 30-second, 30 seconds cleaner. If PA is bad, don't even look. Wait to break out of the range first. Drawn liquidity should be clear. Drawn liquidity should be LRLR, trendline liquidity, equals or data. I would put unfilled 15 or unfilled 5 minute in here, but usually I only take mech model trades on full 5 or 15 minutes if there is some sort of LRLR. So that's why I'm not putting that. But yeah, a good exception for like this would be if my draw is like an unfilled hourly, unfilled 15, unfilled 5 minute gap. So that'd be cool. I could honestly put that. No, I'll just let that be actually. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it. So if you're unprofitable and trade sort of like me, then these rules are definitely good to have. I sort of just need to go back to square one, because after my last payout, the past 2 weeks have been awful. Been taking momentum trades, been looking at Asia, looking at pre-market. So I sort of just need to go back to my roots. This is sort of just like rewire my brain. I'm not him. And also, I need to realize I don't need to know where the market's going to go every day. I literally just need to recognize a clean setup and know where the market is going literally 1 day a week. Literally 1 day a week, I need to find a clean IFEG targeting LRLR with a clean inverse from 9:30 to 11. Enter that, and then size good, and then boom. That's all I need to do. I need to realize I don't need to know where the market wants to go every day, and that's the beauty of trading. How important patience is. So, yeah, man, just trying to put this on my brain, make a YouTube video. So hopefully people watch this, so I feel more entitled to stick by these rules. I know I could do it though. For most of my trading, my biggest problem has never really been my psychology. At least I don't think so. My biggest problem has always just been like my strategy. I can't even lie. But now for some reason it seemed to have switched. My biggest problem's more of my psychology right now. So let's lock in. I hate when people say that. So what else can I say instead of that? Let's get hype. I guess let's get hype. Let's focus, and let's actually follow these rules. And once I follow my rules, I know what a good trade looks like. I've been training for over 2 years. I know what a good trade looks like. I just need to be patient, wait for those setups. I don't need to be right every day. I need to know where the market wants to go once a week, if even. Well, yeah, it should be at least once a week, but yeah. So that's really going to be the video. Please comment, please like, please subscribe, please join my free Discord. And if I'm like having a bad psychology, please knock some sense into me. But I think I'm going to be good. I'm going to lock in, because I really need to make this work. I really need to make this training thing work. I hate school. I hate, I just hate school. I hate college. So I need to make this work. I don't need to make this work now, but I know I can make this work now. So just got to have faith. Just got to follow my rules, do everything that is in my capabilities to do, and then it should come. So yeah, man, that's gonna be the video. If you made it till the end, I actually don't know how you made it till the end, but if you made it till the end, comment focus period. If you made it till the end, feel free to join the free Discord. The link is in my YouTube bio. Hopefully it's not expired. It like expires every like week or something. I don't know why. But I might need to update it, or just comment if it is expired. But yeah, feel free to join that free Discord, type in chat whenever. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Peace out.